Hi everyone. So excuse the fact that I'm not as perky as usual and the fact that my hair is kind of wet and a complete mess. I am exhausted. So this is going to be my 18-week to I'm 21 weeks pregnant now update, and not really a whole lot has changed, honestly. I'm still really tired. I have weird pregnancy nightmares and dreams all the time, so I could hardly get any sleep at night. When I do sleep, it's just been exhausting. So past couple weeks, I did have to go to the ER. Basically, I had a C-section with Annalise, baby number one, and there's some significant scarring on the inside, which, you know, is pretty common. It can happen. But because of that, the stretching pain is downright unbearable at times. Like, it makes my whole stomach hurt, especially where my C-section scar is. So I have to, like, lay down. I can't really do much, even though, like, I've been pretty much cleaning the whole entire house, getting ready for baby Olivia to come. So I have days where I take it really easy because it's not really hurting me. And then I have other days when Jasper's going crazy. He found his toy. Jasper, go! Anyways, and then I have other days where, like, I feel really good. So, like, I want to do all this stuff. Like, I want to deep clean everything. It's just, I end up pushing myself too much. So then I have, like, a couple days where I'm just so sore and just so tired. So I guess I did have to go to the ER for that. Everything's fine with the baby and everything. It's just the scarring that's stretching back out that's causing all the pain. So that's not fun, especially after a long day laying down at night. It's already hard enough to fall asleep, and then having to deal with that pain while trying to fall asleep. It's just, ugh. What else has been going on? I've been going through a lot of Annalise's old clothes. We've pretty much been washing all the clothes in the house, whether they're clean or dirty, just so I know for a fact that they're clean. But we've been going through a lot of her old clothes, and we weren't really, like, separating them out when she got, when she outgrew them, like, as she got older. We did when we moved from our apartment to here, and we were packing, only because I was going through all that stuff. I was packing. I was like, well, I might as well pack all this stuff away and then just be done with it. We won't have to put it back in her room, or in her new room when we moved. But since then, we haven't really been going through anything. So as I've been washing other clothes, especially hers, I've been sorting them out and soaking what needs to be soaked, which OxiClean has become my best friend for getting stains out, especially set-in stains from, like, baby spit up and stuff. So we've been going through that, and I have a giant laundry basket full of stuff right here, all for baby Olivia, that still needs to be folded and sorted by size as well, hung up when it needs to be hung up. Jasper really, really wants to come up here, but he can't. Jasper, go play. Stop it. Go. But we still have yet to actually start setting up the baby's room. I've been cleaning, like, one room at a time. So those rooms, like Annalise's and Olivia's room, are all the way on the other side of the house. I'm in my bedroom right now. They're all the way on the other side of the house. So it's like I started in here, I deep cleaned this room, and then moved out to the living room, the kitchen, the, like, breakfast area, because we have two dining rooms. We have a formal dining room and a breakfast area. We don't have a formal dining room table, so that room doesn't really get used. We just use the breakfast area, so I've been cleaning that, and then it's, like, slowly working my way down the hall. The next thing to do is the office, because we're turning the office into a guest bedroom. And after we took some measurements, we realized that the guest bed that we have in Olivia's room right now. Stop it, Jasper. He really wants to play, but I'm not playing with him. Stop it. Goodness gracious, if you go like that, he goes crazy and he starts playing. I don't know what it is. I think it's because Annalise goes like that. Anyways, I'm getting off track. We did some measurements, and the computer and everything, the computer that we were going to leave in the office will not fit with the queen size bed. Like, it'll fit, but like you can't like pull the chair back, like you can't, you know, relax. Like, it's not a comfortable fit, I guess. So we're going to move that stuff hopefully today. We're going to move Justin's computer and the desk and all of that stuff into here, because there's plenty of room right here in this corner that's not being used and has not been used since we moved in. So we're going to move it in here, since this is plenty of room. It's going to be a comfortable fit. And then eventually, once I finish deep cleaning the office and getting all that stuff organized, we're going to move the guest bed into the office and then finally work on Olivia's room. But we're having kind of a dilemma about that now, because there's only 2 overhead lights in this whole entire house, which slightly annoys me. I'm not gonna lie. We have ceiling fans, but only 2 of those have overhead lights. And one is the guest bedroom that we wanted to turn into Olivia's room, and the other one is the office. Well, Justin was thinking, and it makes sense to me, because with a newborn, like, you want to have a little bit dimmer light. You don't want like bright overhead lights, especially if you're feeding at night. Instead of making the guest bedroom Olivia's room, moving Annalise over to that room, since it does have an overhead light and the closet has a better storage system already built into it for all of Annalise's toys and her big girl stuff, so she could actually get in her closet and get her stuff and clean up properly and everything, and just move Olivia into Annalise's old room, since that part kind of faces a little bit darker portion of the house, like that. And there's 2 trees that are right there in Annalise's window right now. It's Annalise's room right now, so it's really dark in that room, especially like even during the day. Like, if you open the blinds, like, yeah, you'll get natural sunlight, but it's not like here, like where it's a lot brighter. It's still pretty dim. So we were thinking about moving. He was thinking about moving Olivia into Annalise's old room, move Annalise over into the old guest bedroom. That way she has an overhead light. Excuse me, I have hiccups. Overhead lights and the better closet system. It all makes sense. I understand his thinking. But in my mind, I'm like, I'm 21 weeks pregnant. So like 5 months pregnant. And there's a little fly in here, I'm sorry. I'm 21 weeks pregnant. And I'm already having this problem with the stretching issues. Justin has been working his tail off, getting ready for the iPhone launch and everything. So I'm like, do I really want to go through that? Do I really want to do all that? And probably in the end, we're going to end up going through all that because it makes sense. The only thing I'm worried about is it takes Annalise a while to adjust to having a new room and being in a new room. So what I'm worried about is we're going to move all of her stuff over, and there's going to be that adjustment period, which I'm already having bad sleep at night. When I do sleep, it's like terrible sleep. I have insomnia most of the time. Do I really want to be waking up with Annalise a million times a night just because she's adjusting to a new bedroom? Which I know the adjustment period's going to last maybe like 2 days. But still. The other thing that we're running into is we have to get Annalise a bed. Because her crib that we got her is a convertible. Like, it goes from a crib up for a newborn all the way, you can convert it to a full-size bed. But we're going to need that crib for Olivia. So I have to put the crib back together. Which is not that hard to put together, honestly. It's one of the easiest things I've ever put together. But then again, I've put together IKEA furniture, and everyone knows how terrible it is to put that stuff together. So I have to put the crib back together, which means Annalise needs a bed. We're not going to get her a full-size bed because I think it's kind of ridiculous for a toddler to have a full-size bed. And everybody's like, oh, well, they'll grow into it. They'll grow into it. I had a twin-size bed until I was 18. So Justin still has a twin-size bed at his mom's house. So we're looking to get her a twin-size bed. Well, if we get the bed and the box spring and a bed frame, I'm afraid it's going to be too high for her to get in and out of bed by herself. So what we're thinking is there's a mattress liquidation place near us. We're just going to get her a twin-size bed and box spring and just leave it on the floor until she's big enough to get in and out by herself and it needs to be raised up, or until we find a bed frame that we like and she's just going to have to learn how to get in and out by herself. And the reason why I'm worried about her not being able to get in and out by herself and why I want to put her on the floor is because the other day Annalise just woke up and was like, Mama, I want to go potty. So we went to the bathroom and she didn't want to put a diaper back on. She wanted to wear underwear, and she had a couple accidents, but like 4 or 5 accidents, but the rest of the day she was fine. The next day she woke up, she did the same exact thing. She had 1 or 2 accidents, and the rest of the day she was fine. And the third day came, and there was no accidents or anything. I don't know what's gotten into her. She just like woke up one morning and was just like, I'm going to do this. And the only way that she'll do it, which is kind of annoying because it's a bathroom. I don't want to leave her alone in the bathroom, climbing up and down on her stepstool and everything like that. But she will not go to the bathroom if anybody's in the bathroom with her. She wants to do it all by herself. And she does do it all by herself. Like, if she needs to go to the bathroom, she'll stop what she's doing and she'll go to the bathroom and do it. Which is, like, nothing to really be complaining about, except for the fact, like, I peek around the corner to make sure that she's safe and everything like that. It's just, I kind of feel like I'm not being included in, like, this big, giant milestone of hers. She's just like, no, I'll do it. I don't need you. And it's like, you're 3 years old. You are way too young to be this independent, but okay. So when we start potty training for at nights, because right now she wears a diaper for nap times and at night, when she starts potty training at night, I want the bed to be low enough on the ground to where she can get in and out of bed by herself if she needs to go to the bathroom, which I don't really know. Don't really know how potty training at night and potty training during nap time are going to go. Because so far, during the day has been really good. We've taken her out for a couple hours, actually, past couple of days, with not a diaper on and with her little panties on and everything. And she doesn't like sitting on regular toilet seats, so we have to bring her potty toilet seat with us, which is fine because I have a big enough backpack to fit it in. So she can sit comfortably on it, because if she's not sitting comfortably on it and she has to like hold herself up, she freaks out. But if she's sitting on that, she'll try. She has yet to go to the bathroom in public, but as long as she's trying and she's going and she's not completely and totally fighting me on it. But trying to think, did anything else happen? Oh, I did have my anatomy scan at I was almost 20 weeks. I was like 2 days from being 20 weeks pregnant. I did have the anatomy scan. For some reason, like, their ultrasound machine messed up the first time, so we had to go to a different room and get it redone. And so basically we're halfway through, and then I had to go and get it completely and totally redone. And the anatomy scans take at least an hour. So I was there for like an hour and a half on an ultrasound table getting this done. We couldn't get pictures for some reason. I think like because there was a tropical storm that rolled through. It just, because of that, the storm, like, they weren't able to print them or something. And then I got a call 2 days after my anatomy scan, and it has to be completely redone. I'm not happy about that. Apparently they didn't, everything that they see from the ultrasound pictures that the midwife got, everything's fine with the baby. Everything's perfectly fine with the baby. They just need more pictures of the heartbeat, more pictures of the umbilical cord, more pictures of the baby's bladder, and they want to get more pictures of my bladder because of the stretching and the scarring and everything. They basically want to see how bad the scarring is. So I have to do that on, see, today's the 12th. I have to do that on the 21st. Which I guess is okay. I mean, maybe this time I'll be able to get pictures. I feel bad like I don't have like pictures to hold up and show you, but hopefully next time I will. But other than that, my appointment went fine. It was like all of 5 minutes. Just pretty much wait, check, are you feeling any better? Blood pressure, check, and listen to the baby's heartbeat. It's pretty like straightforward, simple, 10-minute appointments. Not my next appointment next month. The one after that, I have to do the glucose test, which I'm not looking forward to because with Annalise, because they give you that little glucose drink. When I was pregnant with Annalise and I did it, I made it to like 45 minutes before I started throwing up everywhere because that thing made me so sick. So hopefully that doesn't happen this time. But my midwife said that either I can have the glucose drink or I can eat a bunch of jelly beans. And I'm going to try and see if like it can be any flavor of jelly beans because Halloween's around the corner, which means they have all like the really cool flavors of jelly beans out right now. So if it can be any flavor of jelly beans, I'll probably just eat a whole bunch of jelly beans. Which is just going to make me just as sick, but at least it's going to be more enjoyable than that stupid glucose drink. So, talk to her. I'm going to talk to her about that, my next appointment. And then after that is when the real waiting game starts for baby number 2. Can you tell I'm like so ready to just be done being pregnant? I find myself too, like, I'll have to take like really deep breaths already to be able to catch my breath. And if I'm like doing stuff around the house, like I find myself, like even if it's just something as simple as like cleaning up the kitchen or something, it's very hard for me to catch my breath. So I have to like stop and like really take a deep breath in and everything. But other than that, I guess that's it. That's all. I'll probably do another update in like another month or something. And then from there, I think I got like 2 more months where it's just like once a month and then they start getting closer and closer together. So, I can't really like stand up the way I'm sitting. Let me scoot the chair back. But this is the belly. It's very big. I feel like I'm huge. I feel like I'm not this huge with Annalise this early on, but a lot of stretching right here was really painful, like where my C-section scar is and everything, and then also right here, all the ligaments and stuff again. Lots of movement. She likes kicking and dance punting out her frustrations and everything. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I have not ordered cloth diapers yet. There was like kind of a thing, like a payment mix-up thing with them when Justin tried to order them. But that finally got all sorted out, so on payday, hopefully we'll start actually ordering cloth diapers. So hopefully soon I'll have a cloth diaper haul to show you guys. Like I said, haven't started on the baby's room, so hopefully next time or the time after that, there will be some progress on that. So until, let me get a little bit closer, I feel like I'm forever away. So until there's other stuff to report, I guess that this is all set and done. So, sorry this was really boring. There hasn't really been anything going on. Just same old, same old. Just waiting for baby. Nothing exciting yet. So I will see you guys later then.